Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeffrey Howard, here to review The Invisible Man, starring Elisabeth Moss, Aldis, Hodge, Reid, and directed by, I'm going to get his name, Leigh Whannell. Whannell? Is that how you say his name? I hope so, because this is a director that's going to be around for a while. So, The Invisible Man, I remember reading the book when I was in high school by H.G. Wells. You know, I'm a big classic movie fan. Watching the original with Claude Rains, it's kind of dull, you know, and the story is about a man who discovers invisibility and he kind of goes crazy and becomes, you know, this lunatic. Oh, there goes my light. Well, that's a first. I fixed it. Anyway, the Invisible Man kind of goes crazy. And then we also have, you know, Kevin Bacon and Hollow Man, where they do scientific research about making invisibility, even comical versions of it with Amazon Women on the Moon, you know, where they had the son of the Invisible Man with Ed Begley Jr., who injected every known chemical in him to replicate his father's formula, and he ends up going crazy, walking around naked. It's really funny. And also my favorite, and I know a lot of people hated it, but Memoirs of Invisible Man from John Carpenter starring Chevy Chase. And I was hoping they would do sequels. I thought that was such an intelligent film, and it went nowhere. So now I was really excited about this reboot, and watching the trailer with Elisabeth Moss, I was thinking, you know, where's the angle on this movie? And after seeing it, I am so thrilled with what this director did. He didn't make it about the Invisible Man, okay? We don't have scenes where he's developing the technology and he's in board meetings and he's doing trials and all those kind of things. It's just a give and take that he can create invisibility. Just accept it, because the movie is about her. It's about his wife, about Elisabeth Moss being in this abusive relationship. The movie opens with her in this fortress of a mansion with walls and security, because, you know, being invisible, the technology. I mean, just think about all the different countries and the prospect of all the military applications that having invisibility would create. You know, so she escapes. She hangs out at her friend's house, played by Aldis Hodge, who's a police officer, and his daughter, played by Reid. And he figures out how to come back from the dead. You know, there's a scene where, and I'm not giving any, you know, thing away, that he's committed suicide, but he really is using his invisibility, his discovery, to get back at his wife, to frame her for things, to discredit her with her friends, to make everyone around her think that she's crazy because she came from this really abusive relationship. So she is a battered woman that is seeking revenge, but no one will believe her, you know, which is kind of bizarre because, you know, if he was having this technology where he was researching it, but I guess maybe he didn't tell many people, it's like a corporate secret or something like that. So throughout the whole film, the tension just builds because you know it's coming, and it just starts so subtle, you know, just little hints that he's in the room, or, you know, just really bizarre things that are happening. It just escalates and escalates, and this tension comes out of nowhere. And the entire film, you're just like gripping your armrests at the movie theater. And it's just, I'm sitting there the whole time going like this. And I kept thinking to myself, this isn't about the Invisible Man. It's about her. It's her story, her revenge, her just for her to get away from this abusive relationship, and how he uses this technology to get back at her. So it's really a unique take, this reboot of The Invisible Man, when it's really not about the Invisible Man. So I thought that was a really cool angle and really brilliant direction by, I hope I'm saying Leigh Whannell. I hope I'm saying your name right. Dude, you're a modern day Hitchcock, you know, and I don't mind people lifting things from Alfred Hitchcock or learning from the great masters, because that's what they're there for, you know. And you just have this incredible direction where you would do these long takes and the use of sound and just your imagination. You just keep thinking, can I see the Invisible Man? Where is he? And I'm not going to give away all the spoilers, how he becomes invisible and all that behind it. They explain all that, but it's really a 21st century idea. Okay, so it's not supernatural, and he's not, you know, the bandages, all those hokey things, they're not there. They're not there at all. But he has incredible direction, even down to the music, which sounds like Bernard Herrmann, and setting the movie in San Francisco, a la Vertigo. So very much Hitchcock influence in this movie. So Jason Blum and Blumhouse, you've got a hit on your hands. I had the best time with this. I thought Elisabeth Moss has this incredible emotional voyage that just wreaks havoc with your emotions throughout the whole film, because she is just a woman scorned, a woman at the edge, and she's liable to do anything, and she does. Check out The Invisible Man. It's one of the best times so far. We've had some really crappy films this year, but this is a really exciting movie, really different, rated R, so be careful. You know, there is violence and some really graphic stuff in this movie, but overall, it is a good time. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com and check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, comment below, give me a thumbs up. What did you think of The Invisible Man? that. You got to see, not Memoirs of Invisible, yeah, see Memoirs of Invisible Man, but also see Amazon Women on the Moon, so you can see Ed Begley being, he thinks he's invisible, but he's gone nuts because he keeps injecting himself with all these different chemicals. So he comes down to this English pub where he's in London. And then one of the guys goes, oh, here comes the Invisible Man again. And he's walking around naked, and he's like, are these checkered pieces moving by themselves? It's so funny. You've got to see it. It's really great. And look, check out, I'm doing my original Monsters tribute to Universal Studios, because that's where Universal, the Invisible Man, originally appeared. Anyway, I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.